Seen the skyline of New York City, fireflies in Tennessee. Sipped a little shine from a paper sack that'll knock the horns off a Cadillac. I must have sat on a dozen islands, watched the sun sink into the sea. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt and hat, but my favorite place to be is here and now. Nowhere else in this world tonight. You and me, ain't it good to be alive? Ain't no better place, ain't no better time than here and now. Everybody's waiting, but they're waiting on what? Better get to living, cause all we got is here and now. Ain't no better place, ain't no better time than here and now. Everybody's waiting, but they're waiting on what? Better get to living.
Hi everyone, Don Welsh with Destinations International, coming to you from our offices here in Washington, D.C. And for those of us who were in Tampa just a couple short weeks ago, Here and Now by Kenny Chesney sort of set the tone for an exciting time together for the 2024 annual convention. I want to thank over 2,000 attendees who joined us in Tampa this year from 30 countries and a lot of first-timers. We thank you so much for taking the time to be with us. Before I go much further, I want to take this opportunity to thank Santiago Carrata and his entire team at Visit Tampa Bay. I also want to take this opportunity to thank Mayor Jane Castor. Both Santiago and the mayor who worked jointly over the last few years to make sure that Tampa is one of the most welcoming destinations in the United States and is welcoming and inclusive for all.
I'd also like to take this opportunity to thank Fred Dixon, President and CEO of Brand USA, and Ellie Westman Chin, President and CEO of Destination Madison, for their incredible and dedicated service to the association and foundation as board chairs this past year. I'd also like to thank the dedicated trustees and association board members for their service as well. The team and I also look forward to working with our new incoming chairs, Scott White, President and CEO of Visit Greater Palm Springs, and Amir Elon, President and CEO of Longwoods International, along with a very dedicated and talented group of board trustees as well as association board members.
Our team is also very pleased to launch some new resources for our members during the annual convention, which included the updated PDM certificate program, the release of the accessibility playbook in partnership with our partners at Travelability, translation of various key documents and sections of the Destinations International website into French and Spanish, the release of the Destination Effect website and related resources, the launch of Wayfinder Powered by Miles partnership. We also have a pretty active fall summit lineup for you to attend as well. We'll be kicking things off with the Advocacy Summit and Fall CDME in Rio Grande, Puerto Rico, and I assure you Brad Dean and his team will roll out the red carpet for all of us. We have our Business Operations and Social Inclusion Summits in Spokane, Washington in late October. The Fall CDME will take place in Vancouver, British Columbia in early December. And our Q4 board meeting and Partner Advisory Council, which we very much look forward to, will take place in Chicago this December. You know, since the pandemic, I'm really proud of the work that our industry continues to focus on, including mental health, workforce development, social inclusion. I'm sure the list goes on. We've also made a very concerted effort to attract younger talent to come into our industry, which is vitally needed. But I think as we get into the next phase of coming out of the pandemic, we also understand that we can all use a little extra happiness in our lives. And I'm really, really pleased that one of our keynote sessions was Professor Arthur Brooks from Harvard. For those of you who are in the audience, I think you'll remember that Arthur's conversation was engaging. It was personal. And I'm really, really pleased to let you know that after speaking with Arthur's team, they've agreed to allow the keynote that we recorded of Arthur to be released to all of you who attended the annual convention. Our team was together last week for our annual get-together, our retreat, and we were in Pasadena. Thank you, Krista McGrath, for the great event there. And you know what? We took the entire time to watch it ourselves in its entirety. And I think when you watch it and you study it and you figure out what needs to be done, we can find happiness. It doesn't happen again by the snap of a finger. It is a process. And I would encourage all of you to look at it, share it with your families. But don't miss this opportunity to take a look at it, and hopefully that's going to bring a little bit more happiness and peace to all of you as well. So thank you. And as a closing note on behalf of the entire team, I want to thank all of you for your ongoing support, your engagement, your leadership. It's never been more vital as we maneuver our way through these challenging times, and I do hope you enjoy the remainder of your summer, and we hope to see you soon. Thank you again.